What's up, YouTube? Adam Patterson here, of course, for the channel. And I just want to tell you that if you're going into business for yourself and you're doing it for a title, you want to be a CEO, you want to be a president, you want to be some high-ranking title of a business, it's useless. It means nothing, especially when you're in business for yourself. And the only time that it does mean something is when you're in somebody else's company and there's some hierarchical person who makes decisions, which typically isn't anyone with a title anyways. The owners make most of the decisions. If they don't make the decisions, they pass it off to the president or the CEO to make a decision. And then everybody else is just told what to do. And it may seem like somebody makes decisions or has the autonomy to make decisions real quick, but everybody doesn't. Everybody reports to the owner. The presidents, the CEOs of a company, they report to board of directors who actually make the decisions, make the calls, point the direction. And then it's up to them to execute on the plan. So they don't make any of the decisions. They just make all of the day-to-day tasks to go and execute on what is wanted and what is warranted. And with that is something that comes when you start making sales calls, or if you just get into the business in general. No one cares for your title. The only time that people look for titles is when it's a salesperson looking for who they're going to sell to. Other than that, it's just when it's your boss and you have to report a sick day or anything like that. Your title is one of the most meaningless things that people give you when it comes to being in your business. And when it's your job, and it might feel good to, be higher ranking than somebody else, but it's absolutely meaningless. And as soon as you step outside the doors, unless you only associate with your employees, your title, once again, is meaningless. Your friends don't give a shit. Your people around you don't care. Your neighbors don't really care. The only time that they ever care is if you have a lot of money and then they go, he's the CEO of this, or he's the president of this, or he's really high ranking in this. But other than that, no one ever cares. And the most brutal truth that I always find myself bringing myself back to is, if you had to fight for your life today, what would be necessary? And I mean that as in, if you had to actually go out and fight for your life, and in terms of like a fist fight, not in terms of like using weapons or anything like that, but if you want to consider that, you can. But if you were to go out and fight for your life, your job title doesn't matter. The amount of money that you have doesn't matter. It's really just about how hard you can push your body at that point. So that's my baseline for everything. So at the baseline, it's how you take care of yourself. And then when it comes to being in sales, your title obviously doesn't matter, because you can call someone up and people have fake titles all the time. I'm the vice president of this. I'm the president of this. I'm the head of this. I'm the regional manager of this, manager of this. And it's all just means sales when it comes down to it. And you can call somebody, you can say, I'm the president and the owner of Patterson Logistics, or you can just say, I'm Adam with Patterson Logistics, and it flows off the tongue better. And it doesn't sound like you're so freaking conceited all the time and like the title actually means something to you. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't mean anything to whomever you're speaking to. No one cares. So if all of your self-worth is tied up in your title, I hate to tell you, man, but your self-worth is probably minimal and zero. And it's that way to somebody else, because no one cares about your title. Your title is meaningless. It is actually one of the most meaningless things that you can have. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. Leave a like on the video. Leave your comments below. Leave your thoughts below. That would be nice. And then, of course, subscribe. Always more videos coming. Onward, boys.